guys, welcome to another Sunday, another mailbox, 4 characters. I'm trying to keep it small. Got some pretty interesting things to unwrap this week, or unbox. Mixtures of things. Three characters on Tuesday, 3 characters on Wednesday. Mix of characters, 2 characters on Friday. Star Wars Black series. We're headed into the 6th. It was pretty fast, so I might do 3 characters. We'll see. But this mailbox, we got 2 GI Joe Classifieds, a Super 7 and a Neca. The Super 7 and the Neca don't come in boxes. They were used though, but they are both fantastic. It's like I said, I'm finishing up my collection, and these definitely help. So first off, we got the Retro Zap. We have the bazooka back there, handgun, rifle, backpack, 2 extra hands, helmet, stand, he looks fantastic. Definitely better than the original. Definitely getting my original 13 close to being finished, so I'm pretty ecstatic about that. In fact, out of the original 13, I think now I'm just missing Grand Slam and Flash, which is seriously amazing. Flash was one of my favorite characters in the original. Of course, Snake Eyes, of course Scarlet, of course the Cobra Troopers and Officers. Zap was definitely up there, and surprisingly so was Breaker. Excuse me. So I am seriously happy I was able to get a Breaker and a Zap, but I am literally ecstatic that hopefully I can get all of the original 13. I don't know about Shooter, the 14th character. Part of me wants to get her, but I'm pretty sure Shooter was a guy in the original. So I want to see what they do if they do a retro carded version of Shooter. Will they change her into a guy? Give her all green camos to fit in with the original 13? That would be kind of cool. So besides Zap, of course, we have the female Crimson Guard. Fortunately, I don't understand why it's a retro, because they never had female characters in Cobra. Not the troopers, at least. But I love the fact that they're doing it for the Classified series. I love the Valkyries. I love the female Hiss driver. And this is fantastic. Look at that. It comes with the sword, the knife, a handgun, the rifle, the backpack, of course the plate. We got 2 extra hands. Both are fists. So for the Crimson Guard, technically all I need now is the Crimson Guard Immortal. We have the female retro, the male retro, the male classified. So the final version, of course, is the Crimson Guard Immortal. I do hope they fix the weapons for the Immortal, because it really didn't sit well with me with the weapons. But that's when GI Joe did kind of go insane. So we do have her role is Cobra Elite Trooper. Undercover espionage is her primary specialty. Second is demolition. Birthplaces, various countries. I am not a Crazy Legs fan, so I didn't want Crazy Legs. I am definitely more a Ripcord and an Airborne fan. So I do have Airborne, and I'm hoping for a retro version of Ripcord. There's Zap's role Bazooka Soldier. Primary is Engineer. Secondary is the Infantry Artillery from New York, New York. Rafael J. Melendez. Of course, hers is classified. So we do have a bunch of things coming in. Of course, I mean, in Hawaii it takes longer than normal. We do have literally 2 shipments of GI Joes, 1 shipment of Star Wars. All of that is July 1st. Got us order June GI Joe June is literally insane. More stuff coming out to order. It's a non-stop thing. So besides that, we finally got the robotic version of the foot soldier. He's a little loose. Comes with the handgun. We have this mace, a knife, the rifle, this thing, I don't know what it is, several different hands, and 2 ninja stars. So I do want to get Hun and the organic foot soldier. He kind of looks like an alien. There is still a lot of turtles I need. Besides Hun, besides the human foot soldier, or the alien foot soldier, or whatever you want to call him, we're still waiting on Ground Chuck, we're still waiting on Dirtbag, we need Toka, we need Reza. It is pretty crazy. But one step closer to finishing that. And speaking of finishing stuff, we have Lexington. I'm definitely not a fan of the wings on him. But I mean, it's pretty insane. It does come with 2 heads, a crossbow with 2 or 3 arrows, a remote control, a headset, and 4 extra hands. I like him looking pretty scary. Unfortunately, he is one of the hardest ones to get. The next one is the female cop, Eliza. Which is insane. But he finishes my gargoyle set. Now all I need is the two humans, Xanatos and Eliza. And then next week we actually start unboxing the rest of the gargoyles, starting with Goliath and Hudson. Which is going to be, hopefully, look insane once everything is out and finished. We'll definitely have to wait and see. But I've already got a picture of what I want. Goliath in the middle, Hudson, Brooklyn on each side, Demona, Broadway. So it would be Goliath, Broadway, Hudson. Then the next should be Lexington, Brooklyn, and Demona. And hopefully there's room we can put the dog up front with Xanatos and Alicia, if I can get them for a good price. We definitely have to see how much space we have. But personally, I can't wait to see how these look out of the box and together. So with Big Hans back there, put the human organic foot soldier up front. Got Beat Bop, Rocksteady, Shredder, Rat King. Got enough room for Tokan Reza. He's huge. Hopefully got enough room for Ground Chuck, Dirtbag, Slash, Leatherhead. And then my Turtles collection should be complete. Working on trying to get more Power Rangers, more bad guys. Of course, we need to finish the Galactic Mob from Silverhawks, the villains from Thundercats, for the most part, the He-Man stuff is complete. I do have a little opening down there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to fill that up with. We'll figure this out. Still got to open up the legacies. Still got to order the mask. Still need a few more characters in Star Wars. So it's a good start. Like I said, next week, 3 characters. The Grand Inquisitor, Marok, And the second sister? Or is it the second brother? I think it's the second sister. We're doing as much as the Inquisitors as we can. Then into the Sith. GI Joe's little by little is turning out to be fantastic. Yep. Fell down back there. I gotta fix him. But yeah, I got the Star Wars ready. The Dreadnoks will be the last on the bottom. Figured that out. Got the gargoyles ready. The girls are actually turning out better than I expected it to be. Still have a lot of room, still need a lot of things. Then we got our gargoyle shelf. Like I said, once this is unboxed, it should be pretty insane. I'm hoping. Our knights, barbarians, definitely slowly turning out to be pretty insane. And then, of course, Godzilla. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to see how all of it turns out once they're unboxed. Getting rid of all of the trash. So yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Lots of work to do. But as normal, be safe, take care, enjoy what you can in life. We'll see you soon. Aloha.